Hey, let's do a quarterly planning video. So it's been 3 months of the way through the year. We're starting quarter 2. And as I was going into doing my quarter 2 planning, I was just feeling kind of like meh about it. Like, I don't really want to do, I don't, like, okay, I'm just going to keep on doing the same systems that I've been doing. And I just want to approach quarterly planning from a more fun place than that. You know what I mean? Like, I was thinking about quadrant 2 tasks. Like, we think about the Eisenhower matrix. They're things that are important but not urgent. And so I was like, why don't we just do a focus on Q2 things for Q2? So, like, quadrant 2 things for quarter 2. Because there are goals that we had, and I feel like I've set in place some good systems, some good routines. But I want to do more. Like, I want to reach beyond, like, what are the things that I've been meaning to do that would be really fun in my dream life, but I just haven't been doing them. And I just want to get my hopes up. Like, I feel like quarter 2, when I'm thinking about my own, like, I'm trying to, like, quit teaching so I can just do full-time YouTube, I'm like, quarter 2 is just kind of a boring quarter. Like, okay, I'm just going to keep on putting out YouTube videos. And I was talking to Garrett, and he was like, this is like your airplane taking off quarter. It's like a runway. And runways are really boring. They're just smooth, straight, and flat so that you can pick up a lot of speed. And it's when the things are really boring that you can pick up speed. My mood can be really weather dependent. And we're just getting out of quarter 1, which is arguably kind of like the worst weather quarter. It's like there's no interesting holidays, but the weather's like the worst, like at least for my preferences. And so like we're getting to the point where like, hey, let's pick up some speed. Like we've been through a kind of a monotonous part of the year. We need to realign to our goals. What do we want our dream life to look like? And like, let's make that a reality in quarter 2. Okay, so I'm here in my vision book that I made this year, and I'm in quarter 2, and I want to actually start by reflecting. I think sometimes when I'm feeling like meh or unmotivated, it's because I haven't like celebrated my wins enough. And so I want to start by reflecting like, what are the amazing things that happened in quarter 1? And then after that, reflect on how could I have made quarter 1 even better? Like, what are the great things that I could have added in Q1 that I didn't? And then maybe also, like, what are kind of the meh things that I could have taken out? But I mostly just want to focus on, like, how could we actually have made it even better? What are some amazing things that we could have added in to our like routine in our everyday life? So if you have a copy of the vision book, grab your vision book. I'm working on page 40, so grab your vision book and grab a coffee, light a candle. Like, I just want to make this like dreamy and like vibey. Like, I just want to like get in the right mindset. Like, I just want to get like re-inspired. Like, take a look at your vision board. Like, I'm looking up here, I'm looking at my vision board right now, and I've got like all sorts of these like inspiring quotes and like the type of life that I want to have. And I just want to get like realigned to like, what's my dream life? What's the point of this? And the point of like quarterly planning is being intentional. And it's one of those steps in making your actual life look like your dream life. So I want to start by reflecting on quarter 1. What are the amazing things that happened and how could I have made it even better? I started posting on YouTube again. That was a big thing to finally get back in the mode with that. I put up my YouTube wall finally. I decided that I was going to quit teaching. I was kind of on the fence. I think when I think about quarter 1, for me, it's been a really work-heavy quarter. Like, work with teaching, working on YouTube, and I find those things fun, but I just want to focus more on like the creative process, less on just like churning out a bunch of work. And I think it would have been better if I could have been operating from a place of really enjoying and creative and filling myself with inspiring experiences and inspiring people and inspiring content. And I just want to focus on the joyful kind of flow aspect of creating as opposed to like grinding so much. So then once we've reflected on quarter 1, I want to focus on like, what's the vision for quarter 2? And I want to write this like in the past tense. So like as if You wake up at the end of June, what things have happened in your like ideal quarter two? Everything goes perfectly. It's amazing. It's dreamy. And in this visioning exercise, don't limit yourself to what is realistic because we're just visioning and dreaming right now. And when you dream big, I find that a lot of times it's kind of like shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you land among the stars. So like even if you don't hit that, you do more by reaching big than if you hadn't done that. And also, a lot of times you can hit those benchmarks. Like you don't think that you can, but you set like this dreamy endpoint. And a lot of times you work harder because this dreamy ideal endpoint is so much more motivating than just like this like middle road. Okay, I'll set the bar kind of low. And then you just don't want to like, it's not inspiring, so you don't work for it. Okay, I feel like in an ideal quarter two, I have a video that does really well and I just boom, jump up a bunch of subscribers. I would like to set a 40,000 subscriber goal. I feel like not possible. That's how I'm feeling, you know what I mean? But I'm like trying to set the bar high. Like it's okay. Like do things that are unrealistic and like dream big, get your hopes up. That's kind of like a theme for me recently is like get your hopes up. Quitting teaching, like I'm going to quit teaching in June. I want to attend a bunch of events. Like I want to look up concerts. I want to be going to a bunch of creative events. Like I want to be on Eventbrite, going to all these creative events. Like at the start of the year, I went to a vision board party, and SF just has a lot of events like this. And so I just want to be around people who are motivated and inspired, and they're reaching for more. So I need to say this in past tense. So I haven't been saying this. So like, I have 40,000 subscribers. I quit teaching. I went to so many concerts. I attended creative events. I saved $5,000. I went to a Giants game. Hopefully they're in season. I don't even know anything about that. I went to see the redwoods, like the Muir Woods. And we're thinking about this like quarter two vision. Like I want you to think about things like outside your comfort zone. Like when I was initially planning for quarter two, I was like, this is just so boring. I'm just going to keep on working on YouTube every day. I'm going to keep on eating healthy and then keep on. But like what's outside of your comfort zone? Because like all the best things in my life were always like outside of my comfort zone. It's like these boring, like it can get kind of boring. Like just all these like habits I feel like can get boring. So like what's outside of like your comfort zone? Like me saying that I want to have 40,000 subscribers, that's absolutely outside my comfort zone. Like I feel like that's absolutely unrealistic, but like I'm doing it outside the comfort zone. I think I want to start going to this dance class that I've like seen happening, and it like feels outside my comfort zone for some reason. I'm not sure why it feels outside. Like it's just a dance class, but I want to start attending this. So I went dancing. How many times should I say? I kind of want to do it regularly. I don't know. I'll say 5 times in the quarter. Okay, so now that I've kind of like refreshed my vision, I'm going to go look at my yearly work, like the yearly goals I set, and just see if there's anything else. And if those goals aren't aligned, chuck them. But like if they are and you're like, oh, I forgot that I wanted to do that, then we'll add those in. So I just went and looked at mine. And I wanted to read 2 books per month. So I want to keep reading. Like I want to get more intentional. I want to be intentional about podcasts. Like I want to start listening to podcasts because I want to be intentional about finding like an inspiring podcast. Like I used to be consuming a lot of these really inspiring podcasts, and then over time they just kind of changed and faded. So then I stopped listening to them, and I just need to find more. I need to like get back on it. The last one I want to mention for my yearly work is I'm saying it in the past tense, I bought an e-bike. I've been using Bay Wheels, but I just want to like have my own, and I've been like saving up, and so that'll be done. So I'm going to take the stuff from pages 10 and 11 for my yearly work. I kind of segmented some goals. I'm going to take that stuff, and I'm going to take my bucket list stuff that I planned at the beginning of the year, and I'm going to kind of copy that. So now we're going to take all these things and kind of convert them into tasks. Like what are the actual action items that need to, for this vision to become a reality, what are the tasks that need to get done? So for the 40,000 subscribers, I'm just going to continue doing the 5 a.m. club. And that's just like a routine in Sunsama. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take these and we're going to make them tasks, and then we're going to put them in the calendar right now for as specific as we know them. So if I know the day I want to do it, I'll put it in the calendar for that day. If I know the week I want to do it, but I don't know the day, I'll put it at the start of that week. If I know the month I want to do it, but I don't know what week within that month, I'll just put it at the first of the month. And then when I get to like monthly planning, I'll do it. So I'm going to keep on doing the 5 a.m. club, and I'm going to keep on doing my workflow that I have in Sunsama. So that's already, I actually already have those things in the calendar. Quitting teaching, I mean, that's not even really, it's done. I went to 2 concerts. Okay, so what I want to actually do, my task, is I'm going to check Spotify. So Spotify has this cool thing where on your homepage you can look at live events, and it will show you artists you've listened to that are coming to your area. So it's really cool because Spotify has all your info, like what music you like to listen to. So I saw that there's like Gracie Abrams, Sabrina Carpenter, there's all these people. And so I want to look at that to go to concerts. So my action item is check Spotify, buy those tickets. For attending creative events, I'm going to probably check at the beginning of the month and make a monthly bucket list. So I need to put in the calendar at the start of the month to make a monthly bucket list. And when I do that, I'm going to also check like Eventbrite or, whichever website's the best for that. Save $5,000 for that. It's just budgeting twice a month. That is already in the calendar for me, so I don't need to put that in the calendar. Going to a Giants game. I don't know. I guess I need to look up when the season is and I guess get tickets. Read 6 books. The task is I need to order a book. So I need to go on Goodreads and look up books similar to what I've read so I can get things in the vein. I need to order them on Amazon. Podcasts, that's just on my way home from work, so I'm not even going to put that as a task because I'll just do that. Bought an e-bike. The task is just to budget, and I'm already doing that, so those things are both done. Okay, Redwoods already talked about. Yosemite I'm not going to do. I'm not going to New York. I already did Mount Tam. Okay, Sundown Cinema. I will put that in my calendar for May. Giants. Okay, I'll probably also put that in the calendar for May. Beach picnic. Oh, I'm doing that this Saturday. Okay, so now that we've taken all these things and made them into tasks, now they have to get like assigned to time. Okay, so I just grabbed my laptop. So now I'm going to put all of these things in Sunsama. So my 5AC workflow, that's already in there. Spotify, checking for concerts. I'm in the mood to do that right now. So check Spotify concerts, and then when I budget, that's when I'll probably buy the tickets. So let me go to the next time I budget. Okay, I want to make a monthly bucket list, so probably I'll just do that the last Saturday of every month. Okay, April 1st, make monthly bucket list, and I want to put it on the fridge. I used to do that, and I want to keep doing that. Okay, then on April 30th, oh, and it's on a budgeting day, so pick a day to go to Giants baseball game. Okay, Goodreads and Amazon. I'll do that today. Look up Goodreads book, make list of 10 I want to read. Write in Notes app, and then I will buy them. I need to just have that be a routine at the beginning of every month, I think. Okay, so beginning of May, I need to look up the Sundown Cinema schedule. Okay, we did it. We did our quarterly planning. So I hope that you got like remotivated. I feel like sometimes I'm just not in the mood to do it, but then once I do it, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do Quadrant 2 things. Like, yeah, I've been wanting to go to a baseball game and I haven't done it. Or I want to go to the Redwoods and I just haven't done it. Or like I was thinking for YouTube even, like maybe I want to take a course because I just love feeling like a student sometimes, and it's just fun for me to do that. Like for me, being a student is genuinely fun. So I was thinking about like maybe I could do something like that. Like what are the Quadrant 2 things, like the important things that aren't urgent but that you like haven't been getting to, but you just have been kind of wanting to, or like in the back of your mind, like maybe I should do this. Like do it, do the things, reach your goals, do your life's work. Like I think that's one of the most important goal categories is like for you, what do you feel like your life's work is, and push toward that this quarter. Implement routines, get it going, get your chores and tasks taken care of so that there's space for like your life's work and your creative activity. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.